And welcome back, everyone. Thousands of critically ill children have been granted a lifelong wish thanks to one incredible organization, the Make-A-Wish Foundation. This next story is particularly special because it happened right here in San Antonio. It's the wish that was granted for Alan. He's a 5-year-old San Antonio boy with cancer of the pelvis. Now, his wish was to ride the tallest elevator and push every single number along the way and stop on every single floor. Here's what happened. And look at that smile, and that is why Make-A-Wish Foundation does what it does. And that, again, that was Alan. He's 5 years old, and that was at the Westin Center in downtown San Antonio. They say that was the largest crowd maybe that ever showed up for a Make-A-Wish. Well, Jim Parker, he is the owner of Parker & Sons Plumbing. He is joining us today along with Amy Hone with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And this is why I love Jim Parker. He comes on the show all the time to talk about his business and what they do. But today, he wanted to talk about business owners making it a point to give back.
Absolutely.
And your charity of choice is Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Right, absolutely. When we teamed up with Amy and her organization, the crew, the employees, everybody, it's dear to our heart. You know, you see that video, and you know, there's times where I've talked with Amy and she tells me stories, and there's not a dry eye in the room. So it's definitely an organization we're very proud to be a part of, and I'm here today to, you know, hope that other San Antonio businesses do the same and call Amy and team up with the organization. If they don't have a charity already in place, to definitely call Amy.
Yeah. Make-A-Wish is a great one. It is absolutely a great one to give back to. Amy, let's talk a little bit about Make-A-Wish Foundation. I know people have heard of it. They know that you grant these wishes. Some of them a little smaller, some of them include traveling. How does it work? I mean, what is your goal at Make-A-Wish Foundation?
Well, our goal is to reach every eligible child, and to be eligible, the child just has to be between 2.5 and 18, and their doctor has to certify that they have a life-threatening medical condition. So thank goodness we don't have to make any of those decisions. Parents or a member of the medical team or the child themselves can refer the child to Make-A-Wish, and then we contact their doctors, and the doctors tell us yes or no, and then at that point they're eligible for a wish. And
you make it happen. What are some of just the neatest or the most memorable wishes that you can recall?
Well, Alan's wish, absolutely, for me, was the best wish that I personally have ever been involved with. But we have a lot of bigger things, like we just had a little boy from Laredo meet the Pope.
Wow.
So those kinds of big things our national office helps us with, but here in Central and South Texas there are a lot of wishes that we do here locally too. And Alan's wish, as you said, that was the most people that had ever been involved internationally in a wish. And it was so great to just see them come out and support something so simple, because you know that that was the one true heartfelt wish of that child. Because
you say if you could do anything,
right,
what would it be? And whatever it is, that is what you try to make come to fruition. And that is amazing for these children who maybe they're hurting and they don't get to live a normal childhood at that moment in their lives.
Well, and the really great thing about Make-A-Wish is that, you know, Jim says that, you know, I tell the stories and there's not a dry eye in the house, but it's all about hope and joy and strength. And we really see ourselves as a tool in that child's arsenal to fight that illness. And we think of ourselves as just as essential as the medical treatment, because the positive attitude and the receptiveness to treatment is so important.
Well, we want to let our viewers know you need volunteers. People can volunteer their time. They can donate their time. They can donate money. They can even donate frequent flyer miles. If you've racked a whole bunch of them up, you can donate them to Make-A-Wish, and they never expire because you use them for a lot of your wishes.
Right.
Kids need to travel.
Right. Over 70% of our wishes include travel, and we can use those frequent flyer miles just like cash. We have a program right now where if we can raise 1 million frequent flyer miles by August 31st, we get a $30,000 bonus from our national headquarters, which is 6 more kids' wishes being granted.
That's wonderful, Amy. Thank you so much for being here and telling us a little bit more about what Make-A-Wish Make-A-Wish Foundation does. Jim over at Parker & Sons, you're simply the best. And you've got such a big heart, and you're such a giving person. Here's the number to get a hold of Parker & Sons Plumbing, 236-9838. And today, Jim, really quickly, tell us what, if people call and mention Make-A-Wish, what are you going to do for Make-A-Wish?
We're going to donate $25 in their honor to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Woohoo! Thank you, Jim.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being here. Amy, it was wonderful meeting you and talking to you.